After what you've been through, I wouldn't blame you if you decided to take a leave of absence. But you seem to be recovering from the vestiges of indoctrination as well as can be expected. I hope you're feeling better. The psychologists assure us that the nightmares and flashbacks will pass. At the moment, we're trying to follow up on scattered intel regarding a missing cache of Thalaron triggers. Our best information places them on Nimbus 3. We're also getting increasing reports of Tal Shar activity on the planet. Naturally, we want to keep the triggers out of the hands of Hakiv and the Tal Shar. But I'd also like to know exactly what they're doing on the planet of galactic peace. Nimbus 3 has been a derelict planet for many years now, and it has only gotten worse under the influence of the Orion Syndicate. Hassan the Undying has turned the planet into his personal fiefdom. Both Starfleet and the Klingon Defense Force have sent people to investigate, but they haven't found much. Our operatives have been following leads provided by an itinerant trader there named Horace Jones. So far, nothing's turned up. If you're feeling up to it, perhaps you'll have better luck. Time is short. What do you need of me?
Greetings! Name's Horace Jones, interstellar trader, daring prospector, and broker of useful information. I'm betting you're here about those missing travelers, huh? Or maybe the weapons trade. Am I right? Am I right? Just to get it out of the way, I'm not on anyone's side. Federation, Klingon, Romulan makes no difference to me. So whatever you need, I can provide. Be it titanium polish or the latest scuttlebutt. Now, to be clear, this is all strictly... well, let's just say if this doesn't work out, then you don't know me and I don't know you. You want information? You want information? You want information? You want information? Funny seeing you want him.
Hey, bartender. Have you seen any other Romulans around? Maybe a woman with dark hair, a broad face, penetrating dark eyes? Her name's Rena.
Sorry, pal. Only what you see around the bar. So, what'll it be?
Hey, bartender.
Sorry, pal. So, we may not like you, but...
You're here for information. Someone told you I could give it to you. Make it quick. I've seen a few people like that come through here. They're always looking for the same things. I tell them what I'll tell you. If you're looking for weapons, you're looking for the Syndicate. They do their operations out in the desert. If you want to find these people, head outside of town. You have a tricorder. That should point you in the right direction. I'll tell you what I told the others. The Thaleron triggers can be found outside of town. That's where the Orions do their trading. We don't have many rules here, but that's one we all follow. Keep trouble outside the walls. Anybody looking for trouble winds up out there eventually, one way or another. People have disappeared in the night. Other people go looking for them and don't come back. Haven't seen anyone like that. I don't go out to the desert. Not my business what happens there.
That's about all I can tell you. If you have a different question,
I apologize for the deception. Obviously, it was an error to mislead you. Do not mistake my actions to be hateful. I bear no ill will toward you. Besides, the taciturn X-Borg bit almost always works. I cannot be seen aiding you. The Orion Syndicate would kill me if they knew. However, if you have the resources to survive in the desert, then you might have a chance against the Syndicate. I can only confirm that the Thaleron triggers are in the possession of the Orion Syndicate. I cannot say any more than that. Call it a leftover default of cowardice, or perhaps a strong sense of self-preservation. There's only one man in this town who'd be willing to help you, and that is a man who calls himself Law. He does not come out of his home nearby, but I will tell you a way to signal him. If he wants to talk to you, he will.
Who is it? Oh, you're not from around here, are you? Who told you about the signal? Are you just here to annoy me? If you know the signal, then you know I used to be a peacekeeper around here. Well, I'm not signing back up for it. Not after what the Syndicate did to me. Leave me alone. Thaleron triggers? Why should I help you with that? The Orion Syndicate will kill me if I tell you anything. You should have tried coming here about 2 years ago. The old me would have helped you in a hurry. Still, you look like you've survived the desert, so you must be strong. Can you guarantee that I'll be safe if I help you? Well, I suppose since you've got yourself a fancy starship and all, maybe you might just be able to make a stand against these people. I still have my doubts. Especially with all that extra muscle the Syndicate has now. They're even getting help from the Tall Shar. The Syndicate is now using Nausicaan pirates and Gorn as their thugs. The Syndicate is using Nausicaan pirates and Gorn as their thugs now. They used to meet in ruins nearby to discuss details, make secret deals, and basically plan how to make our lives miserable. That all stopped when sandworms decided to make that place their home. I'm sure there's still some data there. You'll be able to find information in the ruins, either in the old consoles or in the belly of a sandworm. Now get out of here before anyone sees you talking to me.
You want
Congratulations,
information?
Commander.
I've got it. Just don't let people know I gave it to you, You want information? A lot of folks have come through town lately, mostly following rumors of the weapons trade, but occasionally there's some crazies looking for lost treasure or something like that. Most of them wind up heading out into the desert. Almost nobody comes back. Scorpions, mantids, syndicate enforcers, take your pick of hazards. And if they don't get you, the sun and heat will. You want information? I've got nobody like that. The only cyborg I know about is 208, who owns the bar, and he's, well, he used to be a Borg. You want information? You want information? This blind man must be some sort of mole for the Orion Syndicate. The guys who have those triggers you're looking for. Now, I don't know who that guy is, but someone in this town must know. The only way you're going to convince folks to help find this guy is if you show that you're not only strong enough to fight the Syndicate, but that you've got the gumption to defend us from them. Showing some muscle around here would be a great first step. Well, you do that, and I bet someone will step forward to tell you who this mole is and where you can find your triggers. You want information?
We may not like you, but we'll still... We may not like you, but we'll still take your money. What do you want? A round for the whole bar? Well, that's a mighty fine gesture.
Folks around town are starting to talk about you. They think you're really here to turn things around, to help fight the Orion Syndicate. You're looking for the blind man? The informant for the Syndicate? You found him. I've been giving Hassan information for years, ever since that night in the desert. Now, I don't expect you to like me very much, or even trust me, but I can still give you the information that you need. I know how to get to Hassan's stronghold. That's the only place the triggers could be, if he hasn't sold them yet. Hassan is in the downed ship in the mountains to the east, but his stronghold is extremely well guarded. Pirates hired by the Orions guard the mountain pass, while the Nausicans keep guard over a prison area. Please, if you are going up there, rescue the prisoners. They are poor souls from this town who the Orions decided to take, either for the slave trade or just for the pleasure of torture. You'll have to fight your way up through the mountains, but you will eventually reach their stronghold and the triggers. Good luck. I'd say people in this town are rooting for you, just not very loudly.
Thank you. I thought I'd be sold into slavery for sure. But I didn't think that a Romulan would ever intervene on my behalf. I made some bad bets and owed Hassan a lot of latinum. He took offense when I couldn't pay. Could have been worse. A lot of the prisoners here get sent to Hassan's stronghold. If they come back, they're so broken that they barely look like people. And bite marks. I owe you. Sorry I don't have any money.
a different question, come back later. You did what? That's amazing! If everything you said is true, then you're about to put a stop to Hassan the Undying! You want
Congratulations,
information?
Commander.
I've got it! Just don't let people know I gave it to you, hmm?
Ah, the latest in a line of well-armed troublemakers. Quite a little disturbance you just caused. I'm not impressed. Not particularly. Too messy, and the screaming disturbs some of the clientele. Besides, the boss said not to kill you. For now, at least. Go on in. Try not to break anything.
I love this place. The fighting, the drinks, the dancers. Oh, the dancers. No green women, though. I hear Hassan's got an issue with Orion females telling him what to do, so he keeps them out of here. Only takes orders from Melanie Dion herself. Really sweet little setup, though. Makes me want one like it. Hassan has a handful of champions and a bunch of people who owe him money. Most of the time, the fights are good. Once in a while, you get someone who can't fight back. That gets messy. One of the guards by the cells is chatty. Talk to him.
Care to make a friendly wager on the next fight? Whoever ends up in the arena next. You'll have to talk to Jensen. If he likes you, he'll make an introduction. But I don't care who you are. I'm not gonna rat out the boss.
Hey, I heard someone like you might be dropping in. Eyes, ears, whispers. Word gets around. I assume you want to talk to the big guy? Hassan's not dumb. You shot your way in here. You think we wouldn't notice? He already knows who you are and what you want. And you're still breathing. That means he wants something from you. Now, if you still want to talk to him, check the VIP area. He's usually there before the fights. And watch your back before you find a knife in it.
So, you found your way here. I'm Hassan. I run this planet. You're the one who's been causing me trouble. Don't worry. I like trouble. Keeps things interesting. Now what do you want? Ah, sorry. That deal's been done. I no longer have the triggers in my possession. And before you ask, I don't normally reveal information about my clients. Privacy is part of the service. Yeah, I might. This deal was a little different. The buyer wasn't one of my normal clients, and Thaleron triggers are very dangerous. Not the sort of thing I like to deal in, but the Latinum was too tempting to ignore. Maybe we could come to some sort of arrangement. But nothing's free in this world. You do something useful for me, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
The Master to heal. From the subtropical savanna of Neuro, can the Mugatu make our fighters sweat? This fierce beast is from the frontier of Dewa 3. Let's see if it puts our fighters in a pinch.
Personal shield losing power.
The result of this match is almost a foregone conclusion. I give you the crew of the Snapdragon!
Sometimes you need to take matters into your own hands. Now, you die. I've had it with this place. Maybe time to start over.
Whoever brings me their heads will be wealthier than the Grand Nagus.
Enough! I've tolerated Romulans, lowlives, and scum for too long! Nimbus is a syndicate world, and that is who will remain! Everyone else should run while you can! I'm cleaning house!
There's no way we can take on Hassan's fleet alone, and there are no other ships in range to support us. There are the pirate vessels, however, and the raiders who use Nimbus as a way station have as much to lose as we do. If we can rally them to our side, we might be able to stop Hassan and get the information we need. There was a Thaleron signature coming from that Riemann ship. I think the triggers just warped away.
Hassan is prey. Assist me in repairing my gravity plating, and we will hunt.
I really didn't need your help. Had it all under control. But if you're looking for allies, help me fix my phase alignment couplers, and I'll fight for you.
You have Garamba. Get my deflector working again, and I'll fight for you.
handful of garbage scouts can stop the Orion Syndicate? I'll pay for their insolence with their lives, and I'll take you to Melanie Dion in chains. I've never known defeat, but now I kneel before you. I will tell you all you wish to know, and then my life is yours.
Two good things came out of this. Hassan's not in a position to harm anyone else, and we have his database. You're responsible for both of those things, and that's very commendable. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve all of our goals. The Thaleron triggers are nowhere to be found. The sensor readings your science officer took could mean they're in the hands of the Remans now. What they'll do with them, we can only speculate.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Congratulations. You've proven yourself to be invaluable to the Republic Navy and earned the respect of your fellow officers. Return to New Romulus. I would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Republic.
You want information? When you first beamed down here, oh, I wasn't so sure about you. But after what you did to Hassan? Yeah, you have some skills. So, some Reman escaped with the triggers? Oh, tough break. I bet he's out of the sector by now. But if there's one man on this rock who'd know where to go next, it's Law. He can help you bring an end to all of this. Then we can all celebrate with some drinks at the bar. You want information?
This is embarrassing. I leave a death note behind and you find me alive. Yes, the situation isn't as bleak as I thought it was. You've got that look about you, though. One that says you need information. What can I do for you? If they're anywhere on Nimbus, they're probably using the satellite stations to the south. Hassan used them to stay in contact with the Orion Syndicate without the risk of anyone intercepting his transmissions. I think that's how he coordinated his last attack. The Tal Shiar could probably do the same thing. But that area is the territory of the pack of Gorn separatists, and they don't like anyone who's not a lizard. That will make it harder, but not impossible. Your best bet is to go to the canyon, disable the exterior satellite cables, gather the satellite codes from the Gorn, and then hack the main satellite. That will cut the Tal Shiar on Nimbus off from their support. The canyon entrance has a giant rock arch over it. There are a couple of paths down from the upper rim to the bottom. In the meantime, I'm going to take stock of what I have here for some plans of my own. Can you hear me? You survived the Gorn and found Hakiv's base. I'm well and truly impressed. I've been thinking about something. There isn't anything left for me here on Nimbus. With your permission, I'd like to join your crew and help you stop Hakiv once and for all.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Everything points to the communications array as the hub of Talshar activity on Nimbus 3. There have also been reports of disappearances in the vicinity, and they have to be related. The Talshar have been taking people from all over. Makes sense that they're doing it here, too. It's time to find out what's going on inside that comm array. Get ready. I don't think this is going to be easy. Time is short. What do you need of me?
Enemy targets on sensors.
The test subjects are reacting well to the indoctrination procedures. We had a few casualties, as we expected. But those that survive should be able to start Phase 3 by the end of the week. Proceed carefully. This patient hasn't responded well to the treatments. Watch those levels! He's going critical!
No, 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 no. Make it stop. Make it stop. Ah! They come in the night. I woke up and one of them was standing over my bed. How did it get in my room? What does it want? I just want to go home.
Who are you? Are you here to hurt me again? Please, please. I'll tell you anything. Just tell me what you want. There were lights and voices. Voices in my head. They were thoughts, but they weren't mine. That wasn't the worst of it. They hurt me. Cut me. One time, they amputated my hand, and 2 days later, they put it back. There were procedures, and I was awake. I could feel everything. I think they were doing some sort of test, but I don't know what they were for. I just want out of here.
The light! It hurts my eyes. Can you turn it down, please? It's too bright in here. I was in a shuttle. There were tall Shi'ar attacking my colony. There was a blinding light and a noise that vibrated the cabin like it was coming apart. Then there was blackness. I woke up here. They keep asking me questions. Questions about things I don't know. Why didn't they just let me die? Yes. I remember you now. Do you know what happened to Zeden and the others? I want to find them, if I can. I know the location of Obasek's base. I'll find them. Tell them what I know. Maybe I can... I don't know. These lights... they make it hard to think. I need to be someplace quiet. Someplace dark.
You're not Tal Shar. Are you here to take me home? My name is Rena. Rena Kev. I was working on a freighter, the Usakan. We haul anything we can to make some latinum with. We had an offer to take a load of tekasite to Gasco Station. My captain didn't like it. We heard there was trouble in that area, but we needed the work, so... the Tal Shar were waiting for us. Captain Sarah let them board. Said they could inspect our cargo and manifests, but they killed him. And then they started shooting everyone else. I don't know why they kept me alive.
But they kept asking me questions about terrorists and the Republic and my brother. They said he did such awful things, that he smuggled weapons and killed people. But I know him. I know none of it is true. They're the ones who are evil. Yes, you're Tovan's friend. Is Tovan still with you? Can you take me to him?
Rena!
It's true. How did you find me?
I've been searching for you everywhere. You hadn't sent a message in weeks, and I knew something was wrong. Then I started tracking the USA Ken, and I couldn't find any trace of it. I almost lost hope, but...
I knew you couldn't have done those terrible things, and I knew you'd find me. You're my big brother, Tovan. You took care of me after the homeworld was destroyed. After Father... I don't know what happens next, but I know I don't want to lose you again.
You won't, Rena. You won't. The Tall Shi'ar can't hurt you anymore. And they'll pay. They'll pay for everything they did to you. If you want to get out of here alive, you'll answer our questions. Let's start with something simple. Who... Stop him!
I should have known you would be involved with this. I would tell you to stop meddling in affairs that you cannot understand. But if you've proven anything so far, it's that once you're set on a path, you blunder through, heedless of the consequences. Besides, you still owe me a ship. And an eye!
Good fight. I'm sure you're willing to turn a blind eye to a little salvage operation, aren't you?
Hakeed is a stain on our people's honor. We won't be safe until he's dead.
This fight no longer interests me. Now that you've met my new allies, the Alachi, you understand just how precarious your position is. Run while you can.
We can't be lucky enough to have killed him this time, can we? Still, Ren is alive, and she's here. That's more than I could have asked for. I suggest we head back to the surface and wrap things up, sir. Then we can take her back to the flotilla where she'll be safe.
That's about all I can tell you. If you have a different question... What's been going on around here? I've been hearing strange reports that something major went down at the satellite array in the desert. Did you have anything to do with that? I heard that Tashi, our boss man, showed up in response to your actions. That true? I heard that Hakeem fella you Republic types have been looking for showed up. That true? Well, you sure know how to get things done. People had their doubts about you, but you showed them. Hassan's gone, the Gord have been put in their place, and now the Tal Shiar too? This keeps up and Nimbus will be a right nice place to live. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some latinum to collect from 2 of 8. I've been betting on you the entire time. You want information? I've got it.
I knew the Tal Shiar were bad, but mind control, alien experiments, who knows what else they were doing to those poor people? The Alachi have to be stopped, and we're the ones to do it. And tell your friend Tovan not to worry about his sister. She's already on her way to New Romulus for some rest and recuperation. She'll be safe there. Good work.
Time is
Congratulations, Admiral.